accounts.
One thing that people have really commented you is like you said, I mean, the reported remarkable increase in revenue collection.
Yes.
What exactly changed?
So a few things change.
From 64 million to over 244 million.
So
what was going on?
So a few things change. So one is that of the pilfering of the money. So when the money comes now, instead of it's like if you're having a sieve, if you put water on it, it will percolate, it will go down. But if you close all the holes there, then the money doesn't go down. So when the money comes, it's retained, it doesn't sink. And that's the way we've done it. So we said we need to have access to all the accounts. That was a battle, even with the banks, to give us access. And when we said access, it wasn't access for us to be able to withdraw money, but we need to be able to see or to get alerts of what transactions are happening in our accounts. Very important, because if we don't know what is happening in our accounts, then we are at the mercy of whoever is able to withdraw. And the law said it is the CEO, Director of Finance, and Director of Admin in the absence of any of those two, who are the signatories to the account. So those three people literally, if at any point they are good friends, we are finished, because they can withdraw all the money and go with it. But the only way we can be able to stop that is if we make it our business to know what is happening in our accounts, so that we can be able to stop it by either calling the banks and say, hey, so you've got to deal with the banks. Some of the banks would say, no, because you are not a signatory, we cannot deal with you. And you're like, hold on here. This is in the name of our council. We are the council members. You need to look at the local government. You have to literally educate the bank managers to get to that understanding that actually, even though these three people are signatories to these accounts, the accounts are not in their names. The accounts are in the name of the people of West Coast. And we are the representative of those people.
So like I said, still on the revenue, can you just explain to our viewers where the additional revenue is coming from?
So,
because this is a big jump, huh?
Yes.
From 67 to 244. One will be asking then, where is the additional revenue coming from?
No, the revenue was all the time there. It didn't fall from the sky. It has always been there. What was happening is like if I am a collector, I'm given a zone, I can decide what I want to do with that zone. So what we have done is we took the council from the mercy of the collectors, because then the collectors are the ones that do the assessment. At the same time, they do the collection. So the collector, take an example. When we came in, we are told that Gunjur had only 16 shops. A town as big as Gunjur had only 16 shops. So literally, the collector is telling you there is only 16 shops in Gunjur, and then maybe in Sifo you have like 10 shops. So he is willing to only collect and submit 10 and 16 from Gunjur. But when you go to Gunjur, it's almost about 100 shops there. You go to the Gunjur beach side, how many stalls are there? It's so many. So we were like, so the first thing we did is we said to the councillors, okay, the collector cannot know Sifo better than the councillor from Sifo. So let's go through the data they have, and then we look at what data we have, or what data you have about your own village. That was the starting point. And then we realized that councillors cannot do this data collection because they've got a lot of other things to do. So we decided to hire some people who are not part of the council. We brought them in and we gave them assignments and said, we want you to go to Gunjur. You need to tell us how many shops are there. Each of these shops, find out the name of the person, his telephone number, where the shop is located, get us all that information.
Wow.
So by the time the collectors realize, we know the field better than them. So what we've done is, like 2024, 2025, we give them a booklet. So we tell you, okay, your zone is Brikama Nema. Brikama Nema has 60-something compounds. Each of these compounds, their value property, they're supposed to be paying 2,000. We calculate that for you and said, this is how much you're supposed to be collecting from the value property. This is how many shops are there. By the time of our assessment, these shops are doing this amount of money. So their annual license is supposed to be this number of 10,000, 5,000, 2,000. And then that's what we have. If you go and change it, we will send people back there to go and assess after you.
So, I mean, what percentage of this collected revenue actually goes maybe directly into development projects?
So about You know, when we are doing budget, we have to do 70% for development and 40% for what you call for recurrence. You see what I mean? So, but you would find that sometimes it depends on, because